So Kirk and Rasheeda's son is being named as the number one suspect in the unaliving of a local Atlanta rapper named T Hood. And it's so much going on with this story all over social media. It's so many rumors and things like that. And there's no real official report that it really explain what happens, not yet. But as of today, Kirk and Rasheeda's son is being named as the person who unalived T Hood. So TMZ put this article out, and I'm going to read it really quick, and then I want you guys to listen to this recording that I have, and I'm going to explain to you from what I gather around social media and what they saying is going on. It says, huge update in T Hood's unaliving case down in Georgia. Cops have identified their top suspect, and he is the son of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta stars Kirk and Rasheeda Frost. TMZ obtained the incident report from the rapper's slaying, and the Gwinnett County Police Department says their primary unaliving suspect is Kai Lasheed Frost. T Hood's mom also told TMZ the alleged suspect is the son of Kirk and Rasheeda. As we reported, T Hood was pap-out at his Georgia home Friday, and he later passed away. It's since been revealed T Hood was dating Kirk's and Rasheeda's daughter, and now cops say the rapper was shot in a domestic dispute, and they fingered Kirk and Rasheeda's son as their suspect. And so the story is still developing. But online, I guess, they should have got their daughter, some legal representation, because she's been running her mouth, and people are speculating what happened. The people are saying that it was a domestic dispute, and I've seen quite a few outlets, as a matter of fact, report that there was a domestic dispute between her. Her name is Kelsey Frost. She was shown on Love and Hip Hop quite a few times. I don't know if you guys watched the show, but she did an appearance quite a few times, or a few appearances on Love and Hip Hop, and she was dating T Hood, and they lived together. But they said it was a domestic dispute, and it's also speculation that he was putting his hands on her. And they're saying that she then called her brothers. Now, everything in this video is alleged, and I'm just going off of what's being said online. They said that she called her brothers, and when the older brother, because I'm seeing two different things, is some people saying that she called her brothers and they both came over there, and then I seen something else from one of T Hood's family members that said the younger brother, Kai, lived in the house, and the older brother is who came over there. Okay? And somehow one of them pap-out him. But according to the reports that's being put out, it's saying that it's actually the Kai, the light-skinned son, that is by Rasheeda and Kirk, because the other son is Kirk's son and Rasheeda's stepson. So I'm going to play this recording for you guys of Kelsey talking to the mother of T Hood, and people start saying a lot of things based on this recording, because it kind of seemed as if Kelsey is admitting that her brother did in fact pow T Hood. So just listen to this recording, and we'll keep talking about it.
I don't know. They maybe have the wrong information. They tried to find him. They sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big iron. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that was wrong. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a whether or not. Like, I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all, like, you can't, like, I don't condone that shit. It's more to the story, so I don't know.
Well, I don't understand how they would let him out if you told them that your brother was him. They supposed to have him. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to find out.
So, yeah, please do it. Like, I'm asking the same questions.
The screenshots, you guys are going to have to pause it if you want to read it. And that's if you can see it on the screen. But those screenshots are social media posts from not only Kelsey, but the rapper T Hood, his sisters, they said it was his sisters who was posting these posts, basically saying, hey, yo, you know your brothers did this. You didn't call 911 when my brother was first pow. And they said that he was pow in his back 5 times. I heard 5 times, then I heard 7 times. So I don't know which one it is. But like that post said, you can't claim it's self-defense if you know, pow him in his back. How can you say that that's self-defense? And then the relative also said that he had been unalived for some hours before they called 911. And that Kelsey was in the home when it happened, and she didn't call 911. She called, I guess, the family members and told them to call 911. And then after they already called and the authorities was en route to the home, then that's when she picked up the phone to call. They also accused her of cleaning up the house and things like that before the police got there, I guess trying to cover for her brothers or whatever. It's also being said that when the police made it to the home, the only brother that was there was the older brother, which is Kirk's son and Rasheeda's stepson. The son that they share together is Kai, and they are, it's being rumored, I don't know how true it is, but it's several outlets that saying this, or people that saying this, all on social media, that Kirk and Rasheeda came to pick Kai up from the house. I guess after the incident happened, they called Kirk and Rasheeda and told them, hey, we just did X, Y, and Z. And they met him around a corner somewhere from the house, picked him up, and left. So right now they saying that Kai is in hiding, and they basically can't find him. I don't know if Kirk and Rasheeda is hiding him out or what the circumstances is around surrounding that. And if Kirk and Rasheeda did pick Kai up from that house after that incident happened, they might be in trouble. They might be in trouble. Okay? So I don't know if that's true, but if they picked him up after he did this, if they could prove that he did this and that he was picked up from that house and they are the one who did it, then yeah, it might not be looking good for Kirk and Rasheeda. But as of right now, this is a horrible situation. It's crazy that they would get themselves in this position. Another thing that I wanted to talk about that I feel is really important, I think it's really sad that, it's a lot of young men and men in general that find themselves in these type of positions because of women. And I'm not trying to blame women. But my point is, women be so quick, and I'm not talking about all, because in some situations you should call for help. But a lot of these women and females, they will call their cousin, whoever, to come help them in situations and knowing that they're going to stay with that man. They put them in, men don't react the way women do. And you need to be really careful when you call these men to come fix a situation. How do you expect your brother to react if you call him and tell him a man put his hands on you? It's going to get violent. And if you knew your brothers was on the way, instead of calling your brothers, why you didn't call 911? Why do you call your parents to come get you out that situation? Why would you call your brothers? So that's my opinion on that. Women need to be mindful of that. This happens a lot, y'all. It's so many men that's in jail or 6 feet deep because of women. Okay? And I'm not trying to put all the blame on women, but somebody had to say it, and I'm just saying exactly how I feel. And she even said herself on a post that she loved her man and she was going to continue to be with him. So, and this was after the unaliving. It might be in these screenshots. I can't see it, but you guys can pause the video to see for yourself. She said that she was staying with her man. So if that's the case, what was the purpose of calling your brothers? You put your brothers in a compromising position. But on the other hand, men don't need to know how to control their emotions. So when you was on your way over there to the house, you should have also called the police yourself. If your sister didn't do it, you should have called the police to meet you there. So that way you can know for a fact stuff won't go left. I'm just saying it's a way to do things because people lose their lives over stuff like this, over domestic disputes. It don't give a man the right to put their hands on a woman, and you got to deal with the consequences when you do. But nobody should lose their life in a situation. Like it's always a different route you could take. And women that know they gonna stay with these men put their brothers and cousins and friends and males into the situation knowing they gonna stay with them. How many times have you ever heard about a man going to defend a woman and losing his life? One way or the other, whether he was the person that was 6 feet deep or the person that was going behind bars. Because both is losing their life. I don't care how you look at it. Now, I don't know if Kirk and Rasheeda went and picked the son up like they said, but it's a lot of people saying that. And I'm sure the police is going to get to the bottom of it. As you heard in the recording, the mother, T Hood's mother, was asking Kelsey, if you told the police that your brother did it, why did they let him go? So basically, from that recording, it sounds like Kelsey is trying to say she snitched on her brother and said he did it. I don't really want to call it snitch because if it happened in your house and you had to call the police, I mean, I see people saying I wouldn't have told my brother. Well, how was she going to cover that up? Well, she was going to take the fall for it. So she had to tell them something. So at the end of the day, I don't know how that went, but that's what she said on the recording, that, I don't condone that, this and that and the other. And the mother said, well, why did they let him out? So they let the older brother go. And the younger brother, Kai, is who they are looking for, or, is the number one suspect in this unaliving. And it's really sad, because this could have been avoided. But it's being said that Kai did not travel to the home with the older brother, that Kai was already in the home. So that means he witnessed the incident, and I guess he waited till his older brother got there and then decided to do that. I mean, that's the only way I could look at it. When if something was happening to your sister in the same house, why you didn't call the police? You waited till your brother got there to unalive somebody? Because if that was the case, you could have did that before. She didn't even need to call the other brother. What you was waiting on? To get a battery in your back? Like, I'm just saying. But I don't know. I don't want to do too much speculation because there's still so many narratives going around surrounding this situation. So I'm going to wait. Hopefully by the end of the week or the next day or two, more information will come out surrounding the details of this story. And we'll know more of what's going on. But the family is going back and forth online. They posting, and, the mother, she recorded the phone call with Kelsey. And they going, it's all online. And even Kelsey, she's not being quiet. She's posting stories on Instagram. She's making posts and things like that. And Kirk and Rasheeda really need to get her some legal representation because, yeah, it's not looking good. But other than that, tell me what y'all think in the comments. And yeah, that's all I have for you. I'm out. Bye.